Today is day 3 of the Merit Speaking Challenge, and today's emotion is about excitement. Excitement is an intense feeling of joy or enthusiasm. Ugh, I don't like the eyeglasses because it's blurry. My eyeglasses is already old enough. I want to change it soon. So, excitement is an intense feeling of joy and enthusiasm. It can also mean the high energy of emotional state, or let's just say hyperactivity. And this because when you have this feeling, when you are excited, you might jump up and down, you might be running around, screaming, or even trembling. You might also feeling butterfly in your stomach, or even you might feel that you want to throw up nausea. And why? Because these feelings send an adrenaline in your brain. What's the reason? What triggered it? Actually, there are many reasons that trigger this emotion, such as when you gain new experience, when you are facing a new experience, or when you achieve something, when you achieve your goal, or when there is a sudden occurrence or a sudden event, and even something simple like when you are too deep in whatever you are doing. Example like watching or even reading, you might feel that tukun tukun in your heart. And excitement can also in a negative form actually, and that is anxiety. However, today is not about anxiety, I will just talk about excitement. And then I think that's all. And excitement, have I ever felt excitement? Of course I have. I think everyone have felt this at least once in their life. And for me, actually, if you are watching this, there is someone who DM me and then talking about that he watch this content and then basically offered me a job. And when I read that, I was like surprised, and my heart was pumping because I always wanted to have a job. I wanted to have my own money, and when he offered that one, I was scared, thinking that he might be a scammer, but also excited because it can be a job for me. And also the fact that someone reached me because of this content. And also another excitement that I felt is lately when my lecturer reached me out and said that she wanted to she wanted me to join her team in research team. I was like really surprised. I was like over the moon because being in a research team with the lecturers is one of my goals, one of my dream, because that's just sick. That's really cool. And then even more because I am right now is only in my second year, and she already asking me to join her. That means she looks at me well goodly, right? And I'm also grateful with that, and I don't want to disappoint her, I hope. And then another example is something simple like when I was watching a variety show called Battle of Fates. At It is a show about, what is it in English? About summon, paranormal, tarot, about dukun. I forgot the term. About dukun, and then I really love paranormal things. So when I watch that, my heart is like waiting for what's come next, what is going on after this, what will be, what I don't know, everything. And but that makes me waiting for the next episode in full excitement, in full mode, in full readiness. And I think that's also an example of excitement. And I think that's all for today. I am kinda busy tonight. I would have I will have a meeting. I will study, of course. I will pray for Ramadan, Traweh, and then I will do everything that I haven't done. Yeah, the research, I have to analyze it. So that's it